Around 1 in 10 construction sites in Singapore, inspected since June, have had to beef up safety measures against COVID-19. In response to CNA's queries, the Building and Construction Authority says that's out of more than 2,500 sites checked so far. Corrections made include dividing more work zones for better segregation and more staggered timings. BCA added that over 50,000 have completed a course to train safe management officers. They are in charge of putting up measures, and at least one SMO is needed as part of the criteria to restart work. Cheryl Lin finds out how the construction sector, which is heavily reliant on foreign workers, is coping with the new normal, even as new clusters of COVID-19 appear in foreign worker dormitories previously declared clear of the virus.
Construction sites like these are coming back to life, but not without a slew of safeguards. Workers must log into multiple contact tracing apps, make health declarations, take the temperature, and sanitize their hands. Then a daily briefing, along with a reminder. To avoid mixing, workers from different subcontractors are assigned separate zones, scanning QR codes before entering. And any trespasser crossing these borders would be quickly spotted thanks to this.
Other contractors, Zone A, people come to Zone B, not allowed. Because we are separate in SMO have, then anybody coming, I inform to my supervisor.
Break times are also staggered and at rest areas which look quite different now. These will be disinfected after each group's turn. Once the day is over, some make their way to on-site temporary living quarters, such as this former site office that's disinfected 3 times a day.
Yes, here also shower, toilet, all the facility, the food also coming. So the travel time also save for me. If supposed to be I go to dormitory, maybe the 1 hour travel time is. Here this time I can take the rest.
Those who don't stay on site take designated transport straight back to their accommodation. Seamless as it may appear, behind this day's workflow is weeks of planning by safe management officers.
It's very challenging. It becomes a new norm in the sense that everything have to plan out in advance. So for specialist subcontractors, as per PCA requirement, there's only 2 specialist subcontractor works is allowed per day.
Straits Construction says the extra costs of physical measures, like more sanitizer, rails and signs, are minor, but they're more worried about other things.
This sort of cost is not a big cost compared to the loss in productivity, the labour costs that we will be actually up with going forward. I think for industry, that's perhaps maybe a bigger concern.
And these costs will likely go up as works progress further.
Instead of 3 zones, you could have 50 zones. Then your challenge will be even greater. With more zones, your work process will actually be slower because you can't do a lot of things concurrently. So the impact of cost is actually much higher.
Mr. Liu also says the delays to projects would be at least 6 months, but it'll be anyone's guess should more cases re-emerge.